What up YouTube, it's Nintendo Boy. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day. Today we're here to discuss about shields. So recently I got to play with shields in the game for about 1 hour. I didn't get to play that long because I didn't realize that they had it in the game till about the last minute, but I did get to play about 1 hour, so it was enough data for me to go ahead and make a video on it, discuss my feelings on it, and give you guys my input on what I think about shields being in the game and whether or not they should just get rid of the shields or keep working on it or whatever. But let's just go ahead and start the video and the discussion. So anyways, I got to play for about 1 hour. I played Batman. I went into player testing grounds queue. I think I played about between like 5-6 matches. Y'all know matches in this game can sometimes take a little bit, but it was enough for me to kind of get my thoughts around what I think about shields. And currently right now how I feel about it is I don't think they should bring it to the game. And weird for me because I've been one of the people who have been like begging for shields to be added, but I don't think they should bring it to the game, and there's a couple reasons why. Number one, I think shields do nothing for the game currently as they stand right now. Like, I don't think they changed the gameplay up enough for me to like want it in the game. And what I mean by that is, when I want shields to be in the game, I want them to be like something that everybody, not necessarily like you have to use, but a tool that you must use to win games, if that makes sense. Like on a more competitive level. I know on a more casual side, people just don't block. They just want to press buttons, and that's just fine. And that's the feeling I got when I went into these matches is maybe I wasn't playing good enough players, but a lot of time people weren't shielding. They were just playing the game like they weren't like a thing. And then another reason why I don't think they should add it is, if they did add shields the way it currently stands right now, I think shields would be quite annoying when you put them in the hands of good players, because there's not a whole lot of negative side to shielding. And what I mean by that is, there was a lot of times where I would shield or my opponent would shield, and when you hit the shield, it's kind of weird, because when you hit the shield in other fighting games, you get like hit stun, and you kind of can tell like, yo, that move was very negative. Let me go ahead and punish him, because that move, that you could just kind of like get the feel for what moves are really negative on shield and what moves are like, yeah, I can't do nothing. If he, like in Smash Brothers, if Marth hits you with his forward air at a certain angle or whatever on your shield, you're not gonna be able to do nothing, because you realize, okay, he spaced that well. I can't do nothing, But in this game, when you hit the shield, it's not like a hit stun. It's kind of like you got a hit, but it's not a hit, if that makes sense. Like it felt like blanks. And it's very weird, because when you shield and you're shielding attacks, I felt like at any time, right, the person hitting the shield, I could just punish them very easily, because there's like no, like, the hit stun felt very weird, you know what I mean? Like, it just felt like, okay, I can shield and there's no punishment. And then on top of that, shield in this game is not like, it doesn't get like, the shield bubble doesn't get smaller. It goes by your shield meter. And a problem I have with this is, one, as long as you don't burn like all your shield, like all your meter, you'll always be able to shield. You can like shield, then run back, shield, run back. You can do a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying? Dodging felt like less of a thing, whereas if you just focus more on shielding and not dodging as much, you can be a defensive powerhouse on the ground. At least that's just my opinion. I only got 1 hour play time, so I could be wrong on this. This could not be the case, but it just felt like that to me. I think they should work more on it. I still think they should add universal grabs too, because I felt like a lot of times the game would significantly slow down when one opponent would shield, because the other person's just like, okay, there's nothing I can do here. And I know there's shield breakers. At the time when I was playing though, I didn't know what the button was. somebody had told me like later on it was shield and attack at the same time, so I wasn't using it. I was just quite literally shielding, and then when my opponent shielded, I was just kind of just standing there. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do again? I knew it was in the game, but I kind of forgot, and there's like no notes or anything saying like what buttons did what. You kind of just get thrown in there, and if you don't know what the buttons are, then oh well. So I didn't know that was in the game. I still think they should bring grabs. Even I know shield breaker is, you know, a counter to shields, and I'm not saying that it's not enough, because it could be enough. Honestly, I haven't used it quite enough at all, really, so I don't really know. But the reason why I think they should bring grabs is because I just think it would just bring more utility to the game on how you can play offense. And not only will it be another counter to shield, but also we can get like more unique combos, up throws, down throws, you know, forward throws, just more offensive options, more utility, more moves overall. Because a lot of times this game feels very stale, and that's how I feel about season 4. It's very stale right now. Like, offense still feels the same as season 3. It doesn't feel no different to me. Like, I know they added the fast falling or whatever, but it still feels like more like season 3. Another complaint I have about, other than the shields, and just to, you know, discuss about season 4 right now, they added fast fall, right? And that's nice. But what I don't like about, it's not the fast fall in particular that's bothering me. It's the fact that when you do moves out of fast fall, you go into this very like floaty state. You know what I mean? Like, it's very weird. You know, you kind of just float for a minute, and you're just kind of like if there's an opponent below me and I want to quickly fast fall and do down air, it kind of like slows my momentum down on my fast fall once I press the button, if that makes sense. You guys let me know if y'all feel the same way, but that's just how I feel at the moment. Season 4 is like decent right now. I haven't been playing that season 4 that much, honestly. I played like a couple of games like first couple of days it came out, and honestly I've just been playing a lot of Call of Duty. There's just a lot of other games right now that just have my attention that, you know, I don't quite get what multiversus is going for right now, honestly. You know, I know they sped the game up a little bit with fast fall, but overall I think they did speed up the ground speed. I just feel like this game is still missing something, honestly. But that's just how I feel right now. I'm gonna leave this short. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. So please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's Nintendo Boy signing out. Peace.